Guardian, you were close to securing the last relic, and we near the end of our mission. I have noticed no further communications between Aramis and her crews. I hope this means the worst is behind us. I did find, however, a transmission from Aramis to Ido. It was embedded in an unsecured scribe log. You may have heard it. I do not know what Aramis gains in speaking with Ido. We know the ship stealer only acts to her own benefit. But Ido shuns me. She studies the coordinates of the pirate layers without my assistance. I have never seen her behave this way. I cannot place blame solely on Aramis's influence. My actions pushed Ido away, though I meant only to protect her. She will see that in time. She must. Unless she has already made her choice. We must end this now, before something happens that cannot be undone. Claim the final reliquary and finish this conflict. May the light provide.
I don't need to read it. You guys listen to it, so there we go.
Yeah.
Get this. I'll get the other one after. Hey. Sorry for the cough. The mission is crewmate celebrations, expedition buried treasure. Easy. Let's do. Is void today? Okay. There you go. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's go. Well, do this, get it over with, continue on with the rest of the story. Seems like there's not much left to do, so we'll see how this goes.
There's treasure buried in these hills, hero. Let's dig it out.
There's no need to dig. I saw some beautiful scrap lying on the surface. Oh, the Elixir could build many things with such abundant materials.
Our crew servitor answers your call.
Just leveling my number breed. Ooh, that speed reload is crazy. Oh. toss that? He did. Oh, that's funny. He's trying to be ruffians. Maybe. Maybe a little bit more than that, right? If only keeps throwing them, he's gonna be able to get the ruffians. I need them myself. Dang, no. I don't know if you'll be able to get them this run. Might need an LMG. Something? Alright.
That loot's calling our names, hero. Move it on back toward our ship.
Bogey. Ooh. See, that glimmer was bait. That glimmer was bait. The end. to jump off of?
So this is the famous Cosmodrome. The new Guardians were walking corpses, but I didn't expect such a graveyard. Earth suffered the collapse, just as we suffered the whirlwind. Such scars never fade. And you trust the Traveler to stand by the humans after it abandoned us?
We trust the light, not the great
doubt.
machine. Whatever its will, our house will stand in solidarity with the humans.
Write out time. Let's go.
Guardian, this layer is swarming with the Lucent Hive. We must not abandon caution now that our mission comes to a close.
Your presence is not necessary.
I don't. What are you doing here? Are you unharmed?
I will retrieve the last relic myself, without violence.
The music
The
here.
hive.
I know. Guardian, find her, please. She is my light.
I say I spent a whole expansion killing you guys. That is nothing to me.
I believe I am close to the relic. When we have it, Aramis Kell will see the futility of her actions.
Got all that.
You risk yourself for her. She will never abandon her ways.
No, you both must face the past. You cannot outrun it. You cannot hide it from me.
Idol, please, forgive me.
Oh, hey, big sis. I mean, little sis. Where you at, sister girl? You seeker? Horde seeker. Oh, you're a sentinel. Okay. Suppression.
No! The door is sealed! Father!
Idol,
Do I gotta break down this door? What's up? Did.
Aramis.
Oh, the DSC sword. Ooh.
Stop! She protected me! Stop!
Do it. Show your daughter who you really are.
Drax. Chill out, buddy.
She could have had everything.
Then you run away. Still is a massive ship. Well, I got my Nova Creep to level 10 finally. Well, neat. You can almost get Scallywag. Look at that. There's the last bit of the lore. There's 2 and 3. Okay.
So, let me get this straight. Mithrax has Aramis at the end of his sword, and then nothing? I mean, nothing? Huh. I thought that guy still had some mean in him. Guess I was wrong. I was right about you, though. Gotta hand it to you, kid. You did a hell of a job out there. Drove Aramis off, stopped whatever plan the witness had, and brought
now.
home all the pieces of Nezarec. Not bad at all. Mithrax and Ido have the relics now. Don't know what those things can actually do, but if anyone can figure it out, it'd be them. Hope it's something good. Yep, nothing for you to do now but lay back in that big old pile of pirate treasure you got. You deserve it. And don't worry about giving me my cut, Captain. It just felt nice to be a good guy again. Trust.
I'm glad you could. Alright, Spider, one last bout.
Our scouts report another. Let's make a deal.
One in the middle. I agree, Ido. I agree.
I do enjoy your visit.
Music here.
Aramis Kell, again, I greet you in the light. Not as my enemy, but as my savior. You protected me from the Lucent Hive. Without your intervention, I would have died at their hands. I thank you. I was terrified. Not only of the Hive, but of you. When you arrived, I thought it was to follow through on your threat. Then you turned and raised your blade against my assailants. But that same blade would have taken the life of my father if you'd had the advantage. I am not afraid of what you are, but I am afraid of what you do. The whirlwind led to you. It led to my father. But it led to me as well. We can see a future for the Elixni beyond the pain of the whirlwind. But you think you can't be a part of it. I do not believe that. My father spared you because he saw that you could turn from a path he had once followed. I see this also. I know the futility of this, but I will say it regardless. There is a place for you here. We need not be enemies. Come home, Aramis. May the light provide.
Well, she definitely has faith in her fellow Elixni people. I'll give that to her. So is that it? Okay. Do we have a thing to put down for Nezarec, or is that all gone too? The reason why I'm recording a video of this with camera is because, and my voice is because, well, I wanted to do a little something out of my normal story videos. That, and I wanted to talk about my thoughts about the story, because I've been doing it every week, and I haven't uploaded some of them because some of the recordings got a little odd, and then I didn't want to upload them out of order. But I'm uploading this one specifically for this reason right here. So this whole story, concept-wise, was very good, and it was leading up to what I think would have been a very cool point. Oh, hold on.
Now that we've collected all the relics, Mithraxkel and I believe that we could harness their power. To what end, we're still uncertain. While I believe in our abilities, I am concerned about the potential side effects such a process could have. An ancient dirge I discovered described something called the Curse of Nezarec, which is rumored to drain the life of the user. Of course, I don't give credence to such superstition. Dark Age humans were comically ignorant. Still, I would rather not take the risk. My father disagrees. I suspect he wishes to redeem himself for his past wrongs, and in that, I cannot dissuade him. We will continue searching for a method to unlock the relics. Until then, the light provides.
Okay. Anything else? No? Is the story over? Of course it is. Okay. So, a few things, right? Few things. For starters, I just want to say right off the bat, I really enjoyed the story. Overall, I enjoyed the way it worked. I enjoyed the storytelling and the activity that we got to do. I'll be reformatting my no reprieve as I talk about this, but you know, the activity we did, catch crash, fun, great, awesome. The other activity, expedition, fun, great, awesome. The story thing was cool. You know, going into the pirate hideouts. Say what you want about the fact that, you know, the some of the locations where we used strikes and other locations like that, and old lost sectors from vaulted planets and continent locations, by the way. But so yeah, say what you want about that, but I thought overall it was still fairly good. But the problem arises when the story has so much build-up, because it did. It had a lot of build-up day after day, or week after week, on, you know, this whole Nezarec. Once we found out it was a Nezarec thing, you know, build up for Nezarec, build up for this potential encounter with Aramis, and that whole thing, and then for it to just end that way, as we saw on screen, that's not... It's not enjoyable to me. Especially when it ends this early. Like, sure, I understand that, like, you know, it kind of isn't really early per se. We are, what, several weeks in now, you know? And I get it. I get that, like, you know, Bungie want to do more things, because next week is the what is it, season of Festival of the Lost, which is great. That's fine, but like at the same time, that's it. We get left with Aramis leaving, obviously, just like Callus did, right? And that makes sense. because, you know, they're all retreating back to the Witness. And as we know for Lightfall, the Witness is going to be the main thing more than likely. I don't know if we'll kill him there. Probably have to kill him in the final shape. But we'll have a major encounter with him, blah, 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 on Neptune anyway, whatever. But my issue is we didn't have to deal with Aramis for several seasons and a whole expansion plus another season. 2 seasons. After she got frozen in ice and Beyond Light. Right? And
When you whisper to the
it wasn't
boy, does he whisper
until
back?
now that we see her again. We don't even fight her. Misrax fights her. Doesn't kill her, by the way. But she just leaves. She leaves, and that's that.
Hey there.
You know, nothing happens with the
Careful out
Nezarec
there.
stuff other than the fact that, you know, it's probably cursed, but we collected them anyway, so I guess we'll deal with that later. And then so we just have, so we're pirates now, and I guarantee you it will not be touched on next season. Relate back to this video when season 19 starts in several months from now. When season 19 starts, go back to this video, however long this video is end up going to be. Go back to this video, go up to this point, and I'll say right here that the fact that we're pirates, the fact that we did the whole haunted exorcism thing, and the fact that, what did we do in the first one? The whole Risen thing? The fact that we can go into like Sonic Mines or whatever and fight the Lucent Hive. I guarantee you that's not going to be a thing in season 19. And like I said, the seasonal story is fine. It's great. I understand they're trying to build up to
Encryption keys was supposed to be
Lightfall.
heat resistant.
My issue is that it just ends in the middle of the season, so there's nothing else to do week through week other than Festival of the Lost, which I may not even fully engage in because I honestly think the holiday activities and, you know, Solstice are kind of boring to me now anyway. As you guys see, I didn't even stream it, I didn't even make any videos on it other than my first impressions, which I will do for next week for Festival of the Lost, but still, my point stands. Just, I don't, maybe I'm just kind of bored of like the way Destiny is doing things story-wise, like the story structure, or how content is released over time. Because they used to spread it out, but I guess people got upset with that, so they front-loaded the season with like the first several weeks, first 8 weeks. It hasn't even been 10 weeks. I thought it was 10 weeks. It's been 8 weeks, guys. 8 weeks. 8 weeks. The story is done with not really a satisfying ending, unlike fighting Callus again. Fighting Callus again was cool with, like, you know, Keitel. That was fun. Season of the Risen, we had this whole battle thing. That was cool. For this, we didn't even have like a whole pirate thing. It was a cutscene. We fought off some Lucent Hive, which we knew were going to happen because it was in the promotional material. season we got a cutscene. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like this season started off really strong, but then fell off flat towards the end. Because last season was great, personally. We're disregarding the old formula of how they used to do expansions and then the expansion years and seasons beforehand, before Witch Queen. I would say that the formatting of how great things are has changed. Season of the Risen was good because it came with Witch Queen, and it tied in actually with the story, so that made it even better. So as always, that's good. Made it even better because of how it woven in with the Witch Queen story perfectly, and I mean perfectly. Sure, I didn't stream that part because we kind of did it interestingly. I won't talk about that. I'm going to be talking about it at the end of the year wrap-up thing that I usually do. But yeah. Season of the Haunted, really good. I loved how it touched on grief. I loved how we got to learn more about Zavala, and I loved how we got to learn more about Keitel, and the whole thing with Crow finally getting his essentially redemption. It's obvious he's gonna be the new Vanguard for Hunters. Sorry, Hunters. I know that's a sour spot for you guys still, and understandably so. We have to learn more about Zavala and his wife, and how he had a son, stuff like that. That was great. And then the whole nightmare thing, although doing the whole thing in Nightmare Containment was a bit excessive for a lot of people. I enjoyed it. I did get bored of it after I was done with everything, though. With all I wanted to do, all the crafting and stuff. Then we get Season of the Plunder, the pirate season. Started out and conceptually amazing. This was probably one of the best starts to a season in a really long time. We got Catch Crash, which is arguably one of the best seasonal activities, at least to me, for the newer stuff. Y'all probably can't see me too well, but that's okay. My face doesn't matter, it's my voice. Although I am a little nasally and sick, so it's okay. And it was going well. The cadence, the story cadence was good. We get to learn more about Mithrax and the whole pirate cruise, and the fact that Aramis is back and stuff like that, and she's a disciple of the Witness, and we're collecting these things, and we're learning about, you know, Ido, the adorable daughter of Mithrax, and their issues and stuff like that, which is great, and that's fine. In the middle of the story reaches that peak, and it's just like, oh, cool. So the Lucent Hive are, like, you know, kind of interfering. But then we also learned that, like, you know, these are, like, tombs of Nezarec. And, like, you know, having them all might be an issue, but we're going to collect them anyway for whatever reason. Because that's what we do as Guardians. We just go and do stuff and then question things later and regret our decisions. And it's just like, okay. So we do that, continue, story gets deeper. And then week 8. Not only is the story done, but, okay, we're captain now. Oh, Aramis is gone. Oh, those tombs of Nezarec that we have all lined up that we thought was just with Mithrax and Ido, but actually it's still in the helm. I showed you in the video that it's still in the helm. So, we're cursed. Oh. I hope. Well, now they have to, right? Season 19 has to be that season that brings everybody back, that ties it all together, and then, boom, surprise, we get hit with all the Lightfall stuff. Then it's all going to be spoiled. the same way Witch Queen was spoiled. Trailers and such. Nothing will be a secret or a mystery. We'll know the villain. We'll know the location. We'll know the lore. Unless Bungie changes it up. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of good things I liked about this season. Some, well, we'll see. But story started out good, kind of fell off towards the end. I was expecting more because Season of the Haunted was so good. More of stuff like that. It doesn't have to be like creepy or like existential dread and like, you know, psychological horror, but story progression like that, where it keeps going all the way to the end and doesn't just fall off. Because you can't sustain a seasonal story based on a really good seasonal activity. There can't be one or the other. You gotta find the balance in there. Anyway, that's my rant. I don't want this video to be an hour. It almost is an hour anyway. So, thank you all so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. I will be live later doing King's Fall, maybe. If you don't see a live notification on Twitch, it didn't happen. If you do, though, hopefully see some of you guys there. Alright, love you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video. In the next stream. Bye!